I was in Jackson, Mississippi the other day, Bass Pro Shop, and they wheeled in one of these boats. They didn't even know what the price was. If I'd had a credit card big enough, I'd have bought it on the spot. Impulse buying and all. Shows here $15,995. No hassle, no haggle, no hassle. You drop that price 23%, people would show up. You drop it 38%, it'd be a line. You drop it 50%, heck, I'd buy two at 50%, whether I needed them or not. People like buying stuff at 50%. If we looked at Euro AUD monthly chart, the last run was 17 months, 4,227 pips. It's an uptrend until PSAR says different, and PSAR has said different. Right now we're 1,431 pips off the top. The purple line is ask. You can just about bet once the price falls down, if it falls down, to 50%, there'll be a whole bunch of hayseeds buying right there. Maybe selling the next week, wishing they wouldn't have bought. It'll be right there. 61.8, can be a bunch more. If we kept 50% in our mind, we're looking at about 2,000 pips to the bottom, say 4,200. So you got about 2,000 pips up, you got about 2,000 pips down. What you're looking at here is the AUD CAD monthly chart. The chart really don't matter. That matters little. What I have the zigzag for these 5 pairs. It's accurate. By that I mean the line is the Euro USD, and the monthly zigzag on here is going to be rough. You know how the crosshair thing works. 139.60 thereabouts. These plots are going to be accurate. They're just superimposed on an AUD CAD so you can see them all together. A while back, August 12th, I guess it wasn't that far back, was the low. Recently anyway. And they bounced from there. Keep in mind that 50%. From here is 4,200 pips. That's the Euro AUD. They're all probably going to be about 3,000 pips off, roughly, of that low. Euro GBP is acting a little different, but it's going to be the same, pretty much the same thing. Euro NZD for some reason started falling early, probably because they started raising interest rates early, but it's going to be about the same. We could probably target, except for this one, we could probably target 1.16 on every one of these, on all 4 of them. At least I am. Here's the same thing. Here's where we're at today. line there I just put. So what I'm doing is I'm looking from here and I'm targeting that. So I just know how that works. The Euro GPP, I'm targeting this amount. It should be relatively same given the difference in the pip tick value, $16. Now whether Fibonacci numbers, Elliott waves, and all that sort of stuff, whether that's hocus pocus, I don't know. But it does seem to work sometimes. I've moved down to the weekly chart. Just focus on the purple, which is Euro AUD. From here, from the low, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 legs. Sounds like Elliott wave to me. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can see they kind of failed at the 5th, but that's just, you know, how Elliott is. When it works, they brag, and when it don't, they have an excuse. What I'm going to try to do is, now we're looking at the Euro USD. It should not matter. All of them should follow pretty much the same suit. 22 months, 1951 pips was the run. 2,000 there with 454 off the top. If I put my trades on here, you'll see the existing trades. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep in my mind from where the ask price is to the peak. I'm going to keep 50% in my mind. And each time it bounces up, I'm going to let's go to the weekly. Okay, here's the weekly. You can see I've got sales. Matter of fact, I got one sale. Probably 2 pips off the top. I'm talking about doing what? I don't know. There's probably one full. There's too many. This is a standard account, so 0.2 is too many lots. It's probably going to be roughly in that little group there. One standard lot total. That one standard lot total will stand for 3,000 pips. Unless, of course, the price goes to 160 when the sell falls. As this bounces back, I'm going to be in whack every rally mode. As this bounces back, you know, odds are it will bounce back to 50%. I'm going to hit hard in this area. Thinking that it's going to step on down. Now right here, the leading edge, I'm going to be pounding away on it. I think between here and here, however long that's been, it's only been, what, just a couple of weeks, I've probably closed 100 orders at least. That's not going to change. I'm still going to be right in this area. If it comes on down, I'm going to be pounding away. These will stay. These orders up here will stand. When it bounces back, I'll sell in here, and then those orders will stand. And each time, once it falls back down, If Fred, for instance, went up to there, I have no clue if it will, but if it does, then these orders will stand. I will still be playing this leading edge as it falls down. And when it bounces back, makes another leg up on the zigzag, I will whack away there. Then those will stand, and I'll just ratchet it on down, all the way down to 1.2 or wherever it ends up. Let me go back here. And there you're looking at it. Let's see. Monthly chart. Yeah, monthly chart. So, rectangular. And that's my plan right there. It's slow, progressive. When it bounces back up 50%, I'm gonna whack it. When it drops down, goes to whatever it goes to, I'll be playing that leading edge, selling it all the way down. Bounce back up 50% of that last leg, and I'll whack the tar out of it. We'll see.